Hi, and welcome to this Final Four edition at US Bank Stadium. I'm Austin Smith.
And I'm Kyle Cumberland. On this edition of Fifth Quarter, we'll get an in-depth analysis of how the girls' soccer season is shaping up.
We'll also get a recap of one of the recent boys' baseball games.
Later, we'll take a look at how Tiger Broadcast and Film did at Nationals.
All this and more on this special Minnesota edition of Fifth Quarter.
0218.
Tiger Broadcast and Film recently took a trip to Seattle to compete at the national level. Michael Cadwell and Austin Smith earned first in Sports Highlight. Let's watch the clip that earned them that title.
In the 21st Big 8 Championship, St. Thomas Aquinas took on the Dillard Panthers. Aquinas revving it up early on the defensive end as Alex Rizzi draws the charge. Dillard would scrap back as China Mater would hit one of her 3 triples on the game. Aquinas would hold a 13-point lead heading into the half. Johnson on her 18th birthday would euro through the lane, earning a bucket. The Panthers would start a 13-0 run as Boyce shows off a spin and a score. Aquinas would hold a 47-40 lead going into the fourth quarter. But this day would be all about the birthday girl as she dishes a present of her own to Mater. And with the game knotted up at 54, Johnson would find Ling in the corner for her 4th consecutive assist and a 57-54 lead. Aquinas, down by 1 point, would inbound the ball to LaChance, who would be fouled. She would make the first and drain the second to pull ahead with a 1-point lead. With 3 seconds left, Dillard puts the ball in the hands of the birthday girl Johnson, who heaves up a desperation shot and drains it to win the Big 8 championship. She had 20 points of her own. A better look shows she didn't get it off in time, but the bucket did count as the Panthers claimed a 60-58 win. Dillard would improve the record to 21-5 on the season. Signing out for STN, I'm Austin Smith. Also while in Seattle, Felix Anudike and Kyle Cumberland competed in a sports commentary. Here's what they produced in only 5 hours.
On January 20th, the NFL referees made the biggest mistake of the 2018 and 2019 NFL season. A missed pass interference call led to the Rams going to the Super Bowl while the Saints got sent home early. And it's because technology can help avoid these accidents that I think we need to improve our video replay systems. Look at the University of Oxford. They said that 47% of U.S. jobs are going to be taken over by technology within the next 2 decades. We use technology all around us, like with basketball shoes. We improve them to help a player get more height. We improve golf balls to help a player get more distance. We need to take that same thinking of improving our players to improving our video replay systems to help stop bad outcomes of games. The second reason is because players and coaches have jobs too. These are jobs, and no one should get sent home early just because of a bad call. Look at the 2018 finals in the NBA. LeBron James took a charge, but it was called a block, which forced overtime, and it allowed the Warriors to win. Games shouldn't be decided like that. That's unfair. The last reason would be a lot of advocates against video replay systems would say it would lengthen the game. However, I don't care how long a game takes. I want the game to be called right and fairly. And because of that, I believe that we need to enhance our video replay systems. Signing out for Student Television Network, I'm Kyle Cumberland.
Girls soccer is off to a hot start at the beginning of their season. Reporters Braden Weeks and Emily Woodruff give us a recap and a couple of interviews from the players.
The Lee Summit Lady Tigers hosted the Lee Summit West Titans on March 18th. The match would start out fairly even, but West would soon find its groove. They would have multiple opportunities, but goalkeeper Bailey Pryor would be able to keep the ball from hitting the Tiger net. However, about 20 minutes into the game, the Titans would poke one in from about 30 yards out. Lee Summit West would continue the intensity through the second half, but Pryor would once again come up big. Unfortunately, the Tigers would be unable to capitalize off a chance of their own as they would fall 0-1. Signing out for Fifth Quarter, I'm Braden Weeks.
The Lady Tiger soccer team opens their season strong with a 4-1 record. As the season progresses, these girls have so much to look forward to.
I think our team is going to be really good, have a really good bond, so we play really well together. We know how everyone plays.
We have become more of a family. We look out for each other more. I think back then it was just a lot of cliques, and now we have come together as one, and it makes us work better as a unit.
I feel really good about it because we all have a really strong bond. and I think this year we'll be able to make it to state.
Signing off from 5th quarter, I'm Emily Woodruff.
Boys baseball took on Truman on March 27th. Morgan Wiseman gives us the rundown.
The Lee Summit Tigers took on the Truman Patriots for their first home game on March 27th. To get us started, making solid contact, Quentin Carlsberg hits a hard grounder but doesn't make it to first. Grant Heiser would come out firing as he pitches a smooth strike down the middle. Jesse George would tag the Patriots out at first. After one inning of shutout ball, Justin Hobson would hit a line drive, giving the Tigers a 2-0 lead. Coming out on defense after his game-changing hit, Justin Hobson catches a soaring fly ball, getting the Tigers out of a long inning. Making an error, Quentin Carlsberg gives up 2 runs for the Patriots. Coach Melody will go to the mound to calm down pitcher Grant Heiser. Getting walked, Gabe Hawaik would make it to first, starting up the Tigers' rally. Hitting it down the right side, Quentin Carlsberg books it to first as the Patriots miss the easy pop-up. With a tight score and bases loaded, Jacob Marachek gets walked, scoring Gabe Hawaik for the winning run, making the Tigers' record 3-3. Signing out for 5th quarter, this is Morgan Wiseman.
Thank you for tuning in to this special edition of 5th quarter. For sports, packages, and more, go to www.tigerbroadcast.com. For live streams, go to www.tigerbroadcast.net.
And follow us on Twitter @SportsTBTV8. Signing out for 5th quarter, I'm Kyle Cumberland.
And I'm Austin Smith. We'll see you next time.